Arthur, GMO maize has certainly been one of the greatest revolutions in South African agriculture in the past 20 years. But just give us a sense of what it takes to bring out a new cultivar.
Yeah, thanks for the question. It's really, it takes a lot of developing of maize inbred lines, and the maize inbred lines are what makes up a maize hybrid. So these inbreds are developed, and once they're developed, crosses are made. These crosses are evaluated for a 7-year period, and then we've got confidence that we would go into a registration process of the top performing hybrid combinations. The registration process is coordinated by the Department of Agriculture, and it is a 1-year process. So we would submit hybrid seed in the months of August, and they would test it and evaluate it. It does not need to beat any specific yield criteria, but it needs to meet the botanical requirements that we then associate with that hybrid that has been developed. A year later, generally, if they do not find any issues with the product that we want to register, we would get the registration approval, and only thereafter can we sell the hybrid in the open market.
Arthur, if one looks at the selection of specific qualities in a cultivar, we've got quite a variety of climatic conditions in which we plant maize in South Africa. How specific can one get when selecting for a specific climatic zone?
So our testing footprint, where we test our hybrids, is across the maize growing areas of South Africa. So we test in the eastern, cool east, mild east, the west, and even the far west, as well as irrigation conditions. So through that we are able to get a good handle on our different hybrids, where they should be positioned. And that really helps us then a lot to place that product in the market.
Talking about the far west, there's been a lot of talk about in the past few seasons that the climate might be getting drier in the far west. Do you think that we will still be able to select a maize variety to be farming maize there within 10 years?
Certainly, one will need to look at other packages as well around the genetics, like biotech traits, the drought trait, which we're also working on, and we're hoping to get approval soon. That's certainly with the regulatory authorities at the moment, and we're expecting approval any time. But that's still under consideration. There's also seed applied solutions that will play a role in the future, agronomic practices that will have to play a role. So it's definitely an entire package that one will need to look at to manage these challenging environments of the Far West.